Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Kendall, and today we are starting off a little week in my life video. So if you see in my teeth, I'm not nasty, okay? I don't have bad hygiene. I'm just drinking my first meal of the day, my smoothie that has obviously a whole bunch of berries in it and stuff like that. So I've got it all in my teeth. But yeah, I don't know. Pause. I don't know why I'm filming this video, but I don't know. A lot of times I find myself wanting to film throughout the week, and then I was like, okay, so why not film a week in my life? So that's what I'm doing. Today's actually not Monday. Today's Tuesday. I came up with this idea last night as I was going to sleep, so that's why I'm starting it today. But I'm just gonna bring you guys along with me throughout the week. You guys can see what I do on a daily/weekly basis. Maybe some chit chats with you guys, talking about these things going on in my life. Get to know me better, you know. Also, I literally just woke up, so if I look crazy or I'm literally in my pajamas, that is why. But yeah, so I'm gonna drink. I had hair on my finger. I'm gonna drink my smoothie, and then I'm gonna watch some maybe YouTube or something. I don't really know, but I will chit chat with you guys when I start to get ready for the day. Alright guys, so I am dressed to go to the gym. Ooh, I'm sore. I'm always sore though. I'll show you guys my outfit. It's nothing special, but so I just have some Nike Pros on, sweet sweat. I also have my heart rate monitor on. Cute little red sports bra. It's actually from Forever 21, but it's fabulous. And I just have this Nike muscle tee on. It says just on the front and then do it on the back, and just big and oversized, and that's how I like it. Got my water, Simple Movement. It's literally the best water bottle ever. What else? I'm just going downstairs to my apartment gym, so I'm actually gonna bring my laptop, because when I do my cardio, to keep me from dwelling on the fact that I hate doing cardio, I do something that requires my full attention, which is my school. So I'm going to be doing some homework while doing my cardio. Okay guys, so made my post-workout cream of rice, protein cream of rice. I'm actually gonna sit y'all down for a second because I need to move my table. I moved it earlier because I was doing posing practice, and since I live in a little bitty apartment, I don't really have that much room, so I always have to move stuff in order to pose. Yeah, I'm gonna grab my blanket because since I am on prep and my body fat's getting lower, I'm extra cold all the time, but plus I'm always cold regardless, even off prep. Yeah, I'm gonna eat my cream of rice, but I thought that I would actually pause. It just hits so different. Okay, so I wanted to talk about something really quickly, because I'm not addressed it on the vlog yet, because I've been trying to figure it out within the past 2 days. So last Thursday, my coach presented an idea to me, and the idea was to compete in a show that was 3 weeks from last Thursday. So she I'm not gonna get into like the deep details of it, but she felt like it was a really good opportunity for me to be able to compete in that show, for multiple different reasons. But she also felt like she could get me ready, you know, in order to compete in 3 weeks. And I wholeheartedly, like, I trust my coach. So if that's what she thought she could do, she was gonna do it, you know, and she was gonna have me looking right and good for that show. So she just had me think about it, and she was like, there's no pressure, because she obviously knows like I'm a student, and you know, I'm a full-time student, so I don't work full-time. So money is like, I don't have money, like, just like, money doesn't grow on trees for me, okay, just like it doesn't for a lot of people. So I really had to take into consideration, and with it being so soon, I was like completely like shocked and like completely unprepared when she even brought it up to me. So I took like the whole weekend to think about it, and I was really on the fence about it. So then I really had to kind of like dig deep and think to myself, like, does this feel right? You know, do you feel ready? Like, is this financially right for you? You know, and I think that's something that a lot of people don't talk about when it comes to competing, is really how freaking expensive it is, like everything that goes into it, and not just the competing side of it, but the preparing to compete, having a coach, and all the food. It's a lot. And especially for somebody like me who is a student and does not work full-time, it is a lot. But I'm blessed to have also parents who do help me. And really, when taking into consideration everything, I was going to actually just like buck up and be like, okay, like, we're gonna figure this out, you know, and we're gonna do this show, because she's made it seem like it was such like a great opportunity. I completely trust her, you know. But then I also had to look on the other side of it. I was like, you know what, like, I know myself, and I know that leading up, like, so these 3 weeks leading up to the show, that I would be a mess. I would be so stressed, not stressed like because of my physique, but stressed getting prepared because I'm so far behind. Because it was presented to me 3 weeks out. Now I have to do everything within those 3 weeks, which is a lot, you know. So ultimately, I ended up declining and sticking to the original plan, simply because it just did not make sense financially for me, but also it just didn't make sense mentally for me either. It isn't worth the mental stress that I would be putting myself under. And I really had to take that consideration, because stress messes with your body in so many different ways, and I needed to look at the bigger picture. And I was like, you know what, like, the bigger picture for me is I want to go pro, you know, and I want to bring my best packages as possible. And putting my body and putting myself under so much stress just so I could like be ready for this show in 3 weeks just wasn't worth it for me, especially since we already have like a set plan. I don't regret it at all, because I feel like at peace, and I'm perfectly fine with sticking to the plan. So I'm still going with the original plan. I'm 10 weeks out, and I mean, by the time you guys see this, so at the end of this video, this will be like my 9 weeks out video, but when I'm filming this, I'm like 10 weeks out. But then by the end of this video, I'll be 9 weeks out, you know, because it's a whole week of my life. But, you know, yeah, so sticking to the original plan. And this is just a reminder to you guys, if you're presented with an opportunity, whether you're on prep or just in life in general, but it does not like align with you in your lifestyle, or just doesn't align with you financially at the moment, don't force it, because I can guarantee you will regret it at some point for some reason. You know, if things are meant to be, they will be, and things will align themselves. You do not need to force it, and that's what I felt like I was going to be doing, is like forcing it to like work. Yeah, my coach was perfectly fine with me not doing that show, and that was also very like settling for me, and like it made me feel better because it's like my coach was completely supportive of my decision. And that's another thing. Get you a coach who, no matter what, is supportive of you, not only as an athlete but as a person. And the first thing that she said to me when bringing this up was, do not stress about it. You know, if you can't do it or you're not ready for it financially, that is okay. You know, there was zero pressure. But yeah, I just thought I would kind of like bring that up because I hadn't talked about it. And it was something that I've been dealing with for the past couple of days and was really like thinking about like a lot. So yeah, even though I decided not to do the show, it has like lit a completely like different fire in me, and not from a prep aspect, but from a just life aspect, to make sure I am completely prepared and for anything, you know, because I was not prepared at all when she brought that up. So I don't want that to happen again, because say something else like this happens again and it's a really good opportunity, and I don't want to have to feel like I have to like turn it down, not just because of money, but just because I'm not prepared. Like I don't have anything that I need besides my heels. I don't even have my suit. I've ordered my suit, but I don't have it with me, you know. I think the deciding factor for me was like, I looked at my list of things that I needed to get for shows, and I had literally like 1%. So yeah, so now I am like starting this week, like I've made a list and I've gotten links, and now I'm starting to just like order stuff that I know I'm going to need for every single show. So then when the time does come for my shows, like my scheduled shows, I'm good to go. But also, if another show were to come up before my first scheduled show, that I'd actually really be prepared and wouldn't feel the need to turn it down. Hi guys, so it is the next day. It's Wednesday, and I'm not starting up, I'm just picking up the vlog a little bit later in the day. It's actually like 3:50-ish right now, so basically 4 o'clock. And the reason I'm starting it off so late today, excuse me, is, to be completely honest, I haven't done much today because I haven't felt very good today. And this is just like me getting very real with you guys about like, I mean, like prep and like what goes on while you're on prep sometimes. So basically, last night I had the like crappiest night of sleep ever. It normally takes me about 20 minutes, I feel like, to fall asleep. It took me a solid 2 hours to fall asleep, but then even then I was not actually like fully asleep. I was never in like a deep sleep at all last night, and I was like tossing and turning and just couldn't get comfortable at all. This morning I'm literally paying for it. It's already like hard enough to like recover in general when you're on prep because you're eating less food, and you're also still like working out a lot. Luckily today was my rest day, because I think if I had a scheduled workout for today, I probably would have just made it my rest day, because I don't think I would have made it through it. I did yoga. I do that on every rest day, but it was like restorative yoga. It wasn't like too much movement. It was really just like deep stretching and just for recovery and stuff like that. I still did my vacuums and I still did my posing, those 2 things that I do every single day, but I didn't have any like cardio or lifting or anything like that, which is great for the state I am in today. So basically I woke up feeling all out of sorts because I literally did not sleep last night. And ever since I woke up, I've felt like nauseous. Not to my stomach, but like I've had dizzy spells all day. I don't feel anything like myself today. Like I said, just extremely nauseous and dizzy. And no, I'm not pregnant, nothing like that. I think it just has to do with literally getting the crappiest night of sleep ever, at least for me. So yeah, that's how my night went last night and how my day has gone so far. I was supposed to do some school. Luckily, I didn't have any like scheduled class or anything like that today, thank God. But I do have some like class work and like homework to do that I was supposed to do earlier. Didn't do. So I'm going to do that later on, maybe when I get to work if the kids are busy. But yeah, that's where I'm going right now. I'm going to work. Okay, but like I seriously have a problem. I got back from work and I went to 3 different stores. As I get deeper into prep, obviously I get hungrier, and keeping myself busy really helps with just like not dwelling on the fact that I'm super hungry. So I decided to just go to different stores, you know, which can be dangerous for my pockets, but it's very good for my stomach because it's like, and for my brain because I'm not like thinking about food and I'm not sabotaging, you know, but I'm sabotaging my pockets. So it's like a give and take. The first thing I'm about to show you guys, it's nothing special at all, but it's like the things that I ran out of. So my lettuce, love this. It's like the Better Crunch one, and it's so freaking good. I use this on my sandwiches because I'm gonna sandwich cake this week. Now, I got bacon, regular bacon. I get turkey bacon and regular bacon, but I needed regular bacon. And I get the low sodium bacon. This is not the regular brand that I would get though. I normally wouldn't get the Sugar Day. I would normally get like the Great Value one because it has better macros. Like it has more protein. But for some reason my Walmart hasn't been having that one lately. And then I got one of these. I love these. The sparkling ices. These are a lifesaver on prep because I am somebody who, I haven't like drank soda or pop, whatever you call it, since I was like 12 years old. I'm 20 now, and I haven't really like actually like sat down and like drank one since I was like 12. I went on a kick when I was 12 that I was literally having a solid like 3 or 4 like cans of root beer every single day after school because my grandpa, I would go to his house after school and he would always just buy us root beer. So like there were always so many cans, so I would go ham. So ever since then, I just don't really drink it anymore because it's really not good for you. But I do still get like little cravings here and there, and I also get just like sweet cravings, but don't want to like pay for it in macros. So these work wonders because it's just sparkling water. I only have one of these once a week. And this, I'm not even drinking it today. I'm drinking it over the weekend. I always have one like every weekend, like one every weekend. For some reason, I went to TJ Maxx because it was right by Walmart. So this actually isn't for me. It's for my boyfriend. He was mentioning to me because I have like a sweet sweatband, and he mentioned to me, he was like, I really want, like, cause he has a sweatband, but he can't find it or he lost it or whatever. And he was like, I need a new one. And I remembered that like TJ Maxx always has them for like really cheap and like really good prices. So I stopped over there while I was at Walmart and I got him one. And obviously it's on a female, but I took it out of like the packaging, and it's like, it's very adjustable and it fits up to 40-inch waist. So perfectly fine. So hopefully he likes that. But then I got one thing for myself. It's a food item, of course. Because, okay, so my boyfriend got some groceries today. And you know like the big packs, like big bags of chips that come with like the little bags in them, like these? Yeah, he bought those. And obviously like he can eat what he wants, you know, like even though I'm on prep, I'm not telling anybody in my family or my boyfriend or whoever, my friends, like to not eat certain things. But it can be very hard because obviously like I don't want to eat that stuff. So I went in there and went into TJ Maxx, and automatically I saw these, which are veggie sticks. I love veggie sticks, veggie chips, veggie straws because it's a very good like chip substitute. And these ones are they are, I don't even know, I've never even seen this brand. It's the Glock. Glock. Yeah, it's the Gluck. It's the Gluck brand. And It's literally, it's free from all of this stuff, and it has all whole foods in it. The thing that really made me, like, there was like the deciding factor besides the fact that it's gluten-free and vegan is the macros, okay? So for one serving, it's 140 calories, 7 fat, 17 carbs, and 2 protein. Now you're probably like, okay, but what's so special about those macros? Those macros are special because of the freaking serving size. The serving size is 2 cups. Two of these things, which might not seem like a lot, but I'm on prep, guys, so I really don't eat that much. So getting 2 cups of anything literally like makes my heart, like literally makes my heart flutter. I went to Target. I got toilet paper and paper towels, you know, because I'm an adult doing adult things. But what I went there for was this, and I'm very excited to try this out tonight. It's the Asutra Your Sleep Routine on the Go. So it's basically like mini sizes of like the like regular products. It's like a little set. And I thought that should be good because so then I'd be able to kind of like try each of their products out and see if I actually like them without paying full price for the full size, you know? So yeah, and I guess Venus Williams loves this. She says it's a bit of heaven for excellent sleep. So I'm trusting you, Venus girl, because I need sleep. Good morning, guys. So I just got done with my training, did back and bis, did my cardio, did my vacuums, did my stretching. The only thing that I haven't done yet is posing, but that's just because since today's Thursday, every Thursday I have a posing session with my coach, so that's when I'll do my posing. It's so loud. Okay, guys, so I don't even know where I stopped vlogging, like in that last clip. I like walked into my apartment, it was like super duper loud, and my boyfriend had just left, and he like for some reason like loves watch, like I genuinely think he like is hard of hearing in an ear, like because he always has like his music and like his like TV like blasted, like he can't hear it, you know. So that's what I walked into, and it was like so freaking loud that it like shocked me. So then I stopped vlogging. But then shortly after that, I had like a literal meltdown that we're not going to get into right now. I'm literally about to talk about mental health now because of the state that I was just in like an hour ago. But I'm not going to like get like too specific. Yes, I am laying on my pillows that are supposed to be on my bed, but I have not made my bed yet. I have things that I need to do. And ever since having that like mental breakdown, meltdown, or whatever, I just don't want to do anything, but that's not how life works. But yeah, so something that I've noticed like while being on prep is like I don't know, like my mental health, like I've always had like certain issues and stuff like that with mental health. I feel like I've told you guys this before, like I take anti-anxiety and antidepressant medicines and stuff like that, and like pills every single day for that. But I go to therapy. And the reason I'm talking about this is because one, I feel like it's just like a topic that's not touched on enough. But two, I'm about to do something for it that I want to talk to you guys about it. So, but yeah, I feel like there's so many people out there that go to therapy or counseling or whatever, and they're like ashamed to say it. But like, I'm not one of those people. I let the world know that I go to therapy, or like, not really the world know, but if somebody asks me, like, I'm not ashamed to like tell them that I go to therapy. Just because, I mean, why be embarrassed about doing something that is literally like bettering you, you know? Just because you go to therapy doesn't mean there's anything wrong with you at all, you know? The fact that you go to therapy actually shows that you or like self-aware enough to be like, okay, like I need help or I need to talk to somebody, you know. That's how I look at it, and that's why I think it's such a positive thing. And I feel like you don't even have to be like in a bad place in your life, because like I'm not in like I'm gonna be honest here, like I'm not in like the most sunshine, lollipops and rainbows place in my life right now, even on prep. But I'm not in like a bad place in my life. But I feel like a lot of people think like, oh, you only need to go to therapy if like you're in like a crappy place in your life, which I don't think is true at all. I feel like therapy can be used for anybody from from any walk of life in any place in their life. And it's helpful to just talk to somebody who is a third party. They literally don't know you personally, and there's like no judgment, especially because you know that they see so many other patients a day, and just in general, that what you're telling them that you feel like might be like embarrassing or crazy, I'm pretty sure they've heard much worse. You know, obviously they can't tell you that, but it's just like, it's very comforting to know that like, one, they're like, their job is to be there for you and to help you, but also two, that there is like no judgment whatsoever. And if you do go to a therapist or a counselor who you feel like is judgmental, then get a new counselor, period. I need to actually start prepping. Ooh, the lighting in here is always not the best. Not the best. Okay. I need to start prepping I need to prep my meal number 3, which I will show you guys. Posing at 2 o'clock. It is like 1:30 right now, and I eat my next meal at 2:30, and my posing session is 30 minutes, so I get done exactly at 2:30, and then I have to leave for work, so I don't really have time to like cook, really. So I'm making that before, so then as soon as I'm done, I can eat. But then I also have to just like put together my sandwich, which I will be eating at work, which will be meal number 4. So I will show you both meals number 3 and 4. What I'm making and what I've been making this week for meal number 3 is taco salad. Because this meal is like my lowest carb meal, and it was like the meal that I put together last, which is kind of like with like the leftover macros that I had, and I wanted to make it like with as much volume as I could get, since I knew it was going to be lower carb. So I was like, okay, let's make a salad. But then I was like, crap, I don't like salad. And since I'm not eating like really dairy or much dairy or anything like that, I can't have like ranch dressing. And I'm not really trying to get on that vegan ranch dressing train. I don't know if I can get myself to do it. So, but I do like taco salad because it's literally just like a taco in a bowl. So I'm making my ground beef, and then I make, well, I showed you guys, actually I don't know if I showed you guys, so I make homemade tortillas, or homemade tortilla chips, not homemade tortillas now, but I make homemade tortilla chips that I love, and I am going to make a big one of those today in the air fryer. What I do is I take one of my corn tortillas, I spray it with just a little bit of the just olive oil cooking spray, non-stick spray, and then I take some salt and I sprinkle it onto my tortilla. I just put it into my air fryer. I set my air fryer to 350, I think, like 350 degrees. And I put it in there. And then I put it in there for 3 minutes. Oh, air fryer. There we go. So then after it cooks for the 3 minutes in the air fryer, I take it out. I spray the other side of the tortilla again with a little bit of olive oil spray, and then put a little bit more salt, and then put it in there with the other side up, and then let it bake for another 3 minutes. And then I have my big old homemade tortilla chip. And you're probably like, okay, so why don't you just get regular tortilla chips? Because a lot of times regular tortilla chips have like a whole lot of like extra stuff in them, and I don't feel like dealing with that. And these tortillas that I get, because they're just yellow corn ones. I'm gonna finish making this ground beef, let my big chip in there cook, and then I will show you guys the final product. Okay, so I have my lettuce here, and then I have my beef that I seasoned with garlic powder. Oh, I have lettuce on my hand, okay. Garlic powder. Oh God, I got it all over here. Golly. Garlic powder, chili powder, and cumin for just like a little like Mexican homemade blend. And then I'm going to top that off with some salsa, my favorite salsa right here. And then I'm going to take this, which is my big corn tortilla chip that I'm making, and I'm going to crush it just like this on top. Okay, so, well, this is, I've never even, oh, Alexa, girl. Literally, my own mini fridge that I keep all the foods that I use for the week. So here is this meal. I just had my posing. Okay. Hold on. So we have this. We have this. It's cold now, which is fine. I actually like it cold. Get a fork. And I am just like literally. So this is the meal. Taco salad, delicious. I'm going to devour this. I actually have to hurry up, but this is meal number 3. And then I have to prep meal number 4 for work really quick. Okay, so this is meal number 4. Yes, I made it on the counter, but I have this thing where I love to like make food on the counter, so I literally sanitize it right before I make food on the counter, so it's completely clean. But I've been loving sandwiches this week, and they're very easy to bring with you to work, so that's what I did. So I'll tell you guys everything that's on here. So I used my UD's Ancient Grain bread, love it. Then I have hummus on each side, and I used a tablespoon, so 14 grams. And this is the hummus that I use, my favorite hummus, so freaking good. Then I have 2 slices of the low sodium bacon that I showed you guys last night. I have low sodium turkey as well, 56 grams. And then I have my lettuce that I showed you guys last night as well, which is just the Better Crunch, which I used 15 grams. And then under there, so this boy is stacked. Y'all can see it right there. I have 1.5 ounces of tomato. So that is the sandwich. And then you just smush it down, and I'll just wrap it in some foil, and we will be good to go. Hi guys. Okay. Oh, so it's Friday, next day, and I did my check-ins this morning, and for the first time on prep, it was not the best check-in as far as numbers go. So let's talk about it. But first, I can confirm that that little spray set that I showed you guys is very helpful, because again, I was knocked out last night, so get that if you're having any problems with going to sleep and you don't want to like take a pill or take a gummy or something like that. Maybe try that. But as for this morning, we actually woke up almost a pound heavier than last week. And at first, my first reaction, my brain was like to spiral. But then I'd like take a step back and be like, you know what? Like, you've had a pretty off week when it comes to sleep and just how you're feeling in general. Because I wasn't getting the best sleep, and that really can affect your weight, clearly. So I woke up at 122.4, and I believe last week I was 121.6 on check-in day. So of course that's not what we want, but it happens. Like, it's completely normal. I have to keep reminding myself that other people are going through this too, and I'm not alone in this, and it's happened before. I'm sure it's happened to my coach and all the pros, you know, so it's never smooth sailing, but I just have to continue to just like stay the course. I've been completely following protocol, like as closely as I possibly can, so I'm doing my part. So my body just kind of needs to, like, you know, react to it, you know, and this week it didn't react in the most positive way, which is okay. But yeah, we'll see what my coach ends up doing. Measurements were, I'm pretty sure, all the same from last week, except for my waist, which I'm not surprised about because I woke up feeling like I was holding a lot of water, which is why my weight is up, and I think I was holding it really in my midsection. So like last week my waist was like, I think the smallest it's been, which was like 24.75 inches, and this week today it was 25.25 inches, which is 0.5 up. So I'm just holding a lot of water and kind of bloated this morning. So yeah, my body is, this is the first time where my body's not really reacting in the most positive way. I'm not happy by any means about it, but I'm also like, if this would have happened like a month or so ago, I would have probably been in tears right now. But I think now it's just more so just like I have to just remind myself that I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. I'm not out here blowing my diet or not doing my cardio or not doing my training. Like, I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do. So I really can't be like upset with myself or my body, because it's doing what it feels like it's best for my body. We will see what coach has to say about all of that. This is what happens when you don't have a good check-in and you go and burn 400 calories while doing cardio. Hey guys, so I did my cardio, and I guess I just wanted to pop on here real quick. Well, I did my cardio, now I'm on the way to the gym, which is 2 minutes away. So I just want to pop on here and kind of talk to you guys a little bit, because I feel like I keep saying like it was a bad check-in, when really I don't actually think it was I don't think because my weight was up that it was bad, actually, because it's not something that is like out of this world, or like not like, it's not something that's like abnormal, like this happens, but it's also not like I gained 5 pounds, you know. I went up not even a whole pound. I think it was like 0.8 pounds from last week, and that tells me that it's water, you know. But I need to stop saying that it was a bad, oh shit, so I need to stop saying that it was a bad check-in because my weight was up, because weight fluctuations are normal. That doesn't mean I did a bad job, but also because although my weight was 0.8 or something like that higher than last week, I actually don't dislike the way I woke up looking. Like, I don't like how I felt. I did feel bloated, but if I look at my progress pictures from this week and last week, I feel like they still look pretty similar. And I feel like even though my waist measurement was up this week, significantly up from this week compared to last week, I feel like my waist actually looked smaller in progress pictures this week for my front pose. Maybe it's just my brain, but I don't know. Part of me feels like my waist looks a little bit smaller this week, even though my waist measured to be much bigger because of like holding water. So I don't know. Moral of the story is I need to stop talking down on myself, because I didn't do anything wrong at all. I'm doing everything that I'm supposed to do, and I still look freaking amazing, and I'm so freaking proud of myself. So that goes for any of you who are on prep, or just in general in life. If you're doing everything that you are supposed to be doing and it's just not going your way, at least not right now, don't talk down on yourself or tell yourself that you're doing a bad job or you're not good enough or anything like that, because that's not true. You're literally doing everything that you're supposed to do, you know? So at that point, if it continues on and you continue to do everything that you're supposed to do and nothing is changing, that's when you kind of take a look at your approach and see if something needs to change, you know? So I got back from the gym and now I am making my post-workout meal, which is normally cream of rice, as I always say, but changed it up a little bit today because I wanted to be able to show you guys what I've been eating for my last meal of the day, but I'm eating it as my third meal today instead. So I've been eating pasta. This is the pasta that I use, and I love the taste of it. It's the Tolerant Organic Red Lentil Penne, and it's literally only made with red lentil flour, and that's it. And then I'm just gonna add into there some spinach, and then I'm gonna add just a little bit of ground beef, since the pasta itself already has a decent amount of protein. And then I'm gonna add my favorite Rouse, I think I have it up here, my favorite Rouse marinara. And that'll be meal number 3 and my post-workout meal. And I'll, of course, show you guys how it looks when it's done. Hi.
Well,
because in 19 minutes, he scored 15 points and had 9 assists. And in the fourth quarter, Rajon Rondo had 8 points and 4 assists and did exactly what I told you he would now start.
Good morning, guys. It is time to get this workout in. Little outfit. And yeah, I feel really cute. I don't know. I think it's kind of a vibe. Well, we have cardio to do. Today's Saturday, by the way. We have cardio to do, and we have shoulders and posing, all the stuff. And then I'm going home today. Okay, so future editing Kendall here, and I realized that I didn't finish off the vlog, so oh, y'all are about to fall. And I also didn't tell you guys what my coach had said. When I'm actually editing this, it was like 2 weeks ago, so I really don't even remember specifics, but I know the gist of it. Excuse me. Basically, my coach was perfectly fine with it. She wasn't upset about the drop, with the weight being high or anything like that. And she was actually kind of like, she was on the same boat as me in a sense of liking my progress pictures from the day that my weight was higher better than from the day that my weight was lower. So I was not crazy. And she still did not change anything. She didn't change any macros, and she did not change any training or anything like that. So everything stayed the same for that week, or for that coming week. And yeah, so that is the end of this vlog. Sorry that I did not actually end off the vlog. After I worked out, I literally went home and spent time with my family, so I didn't vlog while I was home. But maybe one day I will vlog at home. So yeah, but I hope you guys enjoyed. Love you guys, and I will see you guys in the next video. Toodaloo.